How much are you willing to pay for a luxury meal? For many, it is a few $100s at a magnificent five-star restaurant. But for the fishermen of the Bering Sea, the price is sometimes paid in blood, sweat, and even lives.
Pull it up quickly. Watch the line. Wave coming, hold tight.
Welcome to the journey in search of the ocean's red gold. Through these raw and most unforgiving documentary footages, we will dive into a multi-million-dollar industry, king crab fishing.
Okay, it's clear. Lock it down. Bring the next one to the scale.
No stage scripts, no flashy visual effects. Under the bare camera lens, covered in sea spray and frost, this film is an epic ode to the power of nature and human bravery. From the towering white-capped waves threatening to swallow the legendary vessel Tyne Bandit, to the smoky, luxurious plates of crab on a Michelin-starred table, this is not just a culinary journey. The footage opens not with humans, but with the masters of this sea themselves, the king crabs. Through a super macro lens, we are pulled into a surreal, microscopic world. Hidden beneath the vibrant magenta seaweed is a perfect biological machine. Tiny probing eyes, twitching orange antennae, and a rough, spiked armor colored in purplish red and white. Beautiful yet intimidating. Beneath the deep blue water, they crawl sluggishly, carrying the majesty of a creature dominating the shallow seabed. However, the peace beneath the ocean is always a perfect screen, hiding the wrath upon the surface. And then, the silence is torn apart. The camera brings us above the water, where the real storm begins. The Bering Sea does not welcome the faint-hearted.
Heave it up, faster! Watch out for that wave. Secure the table.
Giant pillars of water roar, bursting into walls of white foam, crashing directly against the armored hull of the ship. Amidst that absolute chaos are tiny dots of neon yellow and vibrant orange, the ocean hunters. The sight of fishermen bracing themselves, gripping the railings, muscles tensed against the jerk of the massive mechanical winch system, makes viewers hold their breath. The scene becomes even more extreme as the Arctic cold sets in. The raw camera captures the moment seawater splashes onto the deck and instantly turns into razor-sharp ice.
A bright, fluorescent orange circular buoy stands out prominently, dwarfed among them.
The crab pots, weighing hundreds of pounds, are now coated in stark white snow, becoming deadly weights dangling in the air. Working in thick fog, under the blinding halogen headlights tearing through the night.
We got a full haul this time. Keep them moving, sort the small ones out. All right, next cage coming up.
The line between life and death is separated only by a taut steel cable and a slippery step on the flooded wooden deck. The brutality is portrayed so authentically that we can almost feel the bone-chilling cold and the salty taste of sea foam slapping our faces through every blurred frame. But the ocean always rewards the worthy. The tension shatters when the giant crab pot is hoisted over the ship's rail by the crane. Water pours down. Revealing hundreds of massive king crabs inside. The moment the pot is tipped over, a rain of red gold cascades onto the gleaming aluminum sorting table. Fatigue seems to vanish. The gloved hands of the fishermen swiftly push, sort, and clear thousands of spiky legs and claws. The overwhelming abundance of the catch creates an ultimate visual satisfaction.
Hold the line, watch the crane. Secure the trap now. Hold it steady. Don't let go. I'm trying. The wave's coming. Watch out.
Under the glorious sunset emerging after the storm, the Time Bandit cuts through the waves, moving forward. The scene is no longer one of deadly peril, but of the magnificent, proud triumph of those who have conquered nature.
Keep it coming up. Don't let it swing left. Almost there. Push it over.
Wait for the swell. Now, pull hard. Watch the rail. Hold it steady. Watch the cable.
Docking safely, the journey transforms from the roughness of nature to the cold, precise edge of modern industry. The camera leads us into a massive processing plant. Here, the gray light of the open sea is replaced by bright fluorescent lights. The slippery wooden deck gives way to endlessly running rubber conveyor belts. Hundreds of workers, fully covered in white and blue uniforms, stand along the assembly line. The howling of the storm is replaced by the mechanical hum of machinery.
Pull it up now. Watch the wave. Hold it steady. Almost there. Get it locked down. Hold her steady. Pull it now. Got the latch. She's open. Get ready to sort. Move it.
In the thermal processing area, Hot steam billows out as giant baskets of crabs are submerged into stainless steel boiling vats.
Keep moving, keep moving. Watch the rail, she's going hard to port. Dump them now. Push it hard, clear the table. All right, coming through, watch the side. Hold it, push.
The transformation happens in a flash. From a rough purplish brown, the crab legs morph into a highly saturated, vibrant orange-red, showing off their glossy shells and pristine white meat.
Hold it steady. Watch the swing. Push it hard. It's clear. Watch the cable. Here comes the splash. All right.
Speed, hygiene, and mechanization. Every crab segment is neatly trimmed, wrapped in clear plastic, and perfectly arranged in black baskets, marking the end of a supply chain built on blood and sweat.
Heave. Watch the tray. All right, clear it out. Let's go. Push it hard on the right. Okay, easy now, easy. Watch your step, boys. Almost there.
It is not just the crushing waves that want to drag these men down to the abyss. It is the biting cold. The camera brings us to the bow of the ship, now completely encased in a thick,
Dump them now. We got a good haul here. Watch the cable. Almost there. Keep it steady. Clear the deck now.
jagged armor of frozen sea spray. In these sub-zero temperatures of the Arctic, every drop of water that strikes the steel freezes almost instantly.
All right, get it back down. Let's go. Push it with the pole. Push it. Watch out. It's swinging back. Grab that rope. Quick.
This is not merely a harsh weather phenomenon. It is a ticking time bomb. The accumulated ice adds tons of dead weight to the upper decks of the vessel, drastically shifting its center of gravity.
Down the chute.
The footage captures the ship plowing heavily through the fog-choked, icy waters. We see the crew relentlessly battling this silent killer, chipping away at the ice, knowing that if they stop,
Hi, Captain. Bracing the lines now. Look at the size of these. We're running out of room. Keep them moving. The storm's getting worse. Heave. Get it clear of the table. We're taking on water over
the ship could easily capsize and be swallowed by the ocean in the blink of an eye. The freezing mist coats the camera lens, a chilling reminder that out here, the cold is a tangible, physical enemy that never sleeps.
Pull it up, pull it up. Careful with the stack. Careful with the stack.
And when the sun finally gives up, the Bering Sea reveals its most terrifying face. The pitch-black night swallows the horizon entirely, leaving the crew isolated in a tiny, fragile bubble of artificial light.
There. It's gonna be a good haul. Shake it hard, get the rest out. They're huge, we're gonna need more space. Keep them moving down the line. Push it out, push it out.
The camera captures the surreal, almost ghostly glow of the ship's massive halogen headlights, reflecting off the churning black water and the scattered pancake ice floating on the surface. Exhaustion sets deep into their bones. Yet the mechanical grinding rhythm of the winch never stops. We watch a fisherman in a neon yellow raincoat, his back to the camera, using every ounce.
Get those big ones out. Watch your
Of his remaining strength to pull a heavy, ice-covered pot from the inky depths. The motion blur of his blue-gloved hands tells a raw story of pure physical exertion. In this environment, there is no day or night. There is only the next pot, the next catch, and the endless fight to stay awake, stay focused, and stay alive. As the metallic cage empties its bounty, the aluminum sorting table becomes a chaotic sea of crimson and brown. Hundreds of king crabs clash in a tangled mass of spiky armor and sprawling legs. There is no time to celebrate. The crew's hands move with blinding speed, navigating the razor-sharp spikes to sort the living treasure before the freezing wind claims it.
Make sure the count is right on this batch. I am just trying to move quickly through the steam.
The picture closes with a surreal shot on a fine dining table. No more machinery noise, no more howling wind or roaring waves. The king crab legs, glowing red and flawlessly perfect, sit proudly on a tray of sparkling ice.
hoist it up. Steady, steady.
The cold smoke from dry ice rolls in billows like clouds, accented by a few slices of cool, fresh lime. Under the soft spotlight, the dish looks nothing short of an expensive piece of art.
Keep them moving into the slots. Watch the far end, it's backing up.
The sudden transition from the dark, freezing abyss of the Bering Sea to the shimmering light of a five-star restaurant leaves us in silent contemplation. Through the priceless perspective of this documentary, the king crab is no longer just a high-end seafood dish.
How much for this one? That one is 5.25 kilos. We can do $60 per kilo.
To taste it is to taste the salt of the ocean, the brutality of the storms, and the extraordinary courage of the sea hunters. Next time you see this red gold on a menu, you will understand exactly why its price is so astronomically high.